Hello dear friends, this is Jan from Cape Town, South Africa. I hope you're all well. Have you ever wondered what happens after our sacred moments, after a Sabbath rest, after prayer, after fasting, after those times we deliberately set aside for God? You see, we all have those moments. Some people take a Sunday or Saturday to stop and rest. Some go on a fast. Others take time at night in prayer or meditation, and in those spaces, life feels different. The noise of the world seems far away, and for a moment, our hearts breathe again. But here's the question that really hit me. What do we return to after those moments? Do we leave prayer only to step right back into worry? Do we end the fast just to indulge the same cravings we try to lay down? Do we go from worship straight back into old habits that poison our souls? It reminds me of old Israel at Mount Sinai. They heard the very voice of God, thunder and fire on the mountain. They trembled in awe, and yet, only a little while later, they built a golden calf and bowed down to it. How quickly the sacred can be forgotten when the ordinary presses back in. Or think of us today. We may spend Sunday morning in worship, lifting our voices to heaven, and by Sunday night, our thoughts are back in the dirt, contaminated again by the filth of this world. Friends, the Sabbath, Sunday, prayer, fasting, these moments are not just time outs from life. They are not meant to be a holy escape. They are meant to reshape us for how we return to life. Moses came down from the mountain with a face that shone because of the glory of God. Jesus left the wilderness full of the Spirit's power. Their time apart didn't end when they stepped back into the crowd. It overflowed, it transformed what came after. And that's the challenge for us. When we leave the sacred moment, do we carry it with us or do we leave it behind? I think of it this way. After every sacred pause, we stand at the crossroad. One road leads back to contamination, picking up the same distractions, the same bitterness, the same sins we lay down. The other road leads forward into renewal, carrying peace, joy, and God's presence with us into ordinary life. Sacred moments are supposed to mark us. They are reminders of who we are. Not machines, not slaves of habits, not prisoners of this world. We are children of God. And if that's true, then what we resume after the pause matters deeply. So let me leave you with a simple question for reflection. After my sacred moments, what do I return to? Do I return to the noise? Or do I return with God's voice still echoing in my heart? Do I go back contaminated or do I go back shining? Because the goal is not just to rest, not just to pause, not just to withdraw. The goal is to return different, to return renewed, to return as lights in the darkness. So tonight or this weekend, or whenever you take time with God, ask yourself, what will I carry back when I leave this moment? That's the question. Thank you for listening. Goodbye. Enjoy the weekend. See you in the next video. Goodbye.